Welcome to Bedtime Stories for Giants. Listening to a bedtime story is the best way to end your day. Now that your day is done and you are lying in your comfortable bed with your favorite blanket, favorite pillow, and maybe even your favorite stuffed animal, let's snuggle down for a story. This giant bedtime story I am about to tell you will help you transition from your busy day of learning and growing to a nice, peaceful night's rest. During the story, I will guide you into a relaxed state where you will feel safe to close your eyes and drift off. If at any point during my story your eyelids are too heavy to keep open, you can close them. If you just can't stay awake any longer, it's okay to let yourself drift off. This is a time to relax and have some quiet time. I hope you enjoy the story you are about to hear. A giant amount of dandy tea. Our story begins with a simple question. Mom, can I have some dandy tea? Luna and her mom were standing in the kitchen after dinner. Mom Giant was cleaning up the dinner mess and putting things away. With the cupboards open, Luna could see her mom's dandy tea. Sure, you guys can have a cup. Ernie asked, Mom, what's dandy tea? It's a brown powder made using roasted dandelion roots. You dissolve the powder in warm or cold water, then drink it. It's what I drink in the morning. It kind of tastes like coffee, but without any caffeine. Luna told Ernie, dandelion tea is high in vitamin K and vitamin A and packed with antioxidants that help your body clear toxins out. It's a healthier drink than coffee. We want some dandy tea too, Bo and Apple Peach Banana, Apple for short, chimed in. Okay, get out your cups and pour some hot water in them. I'll dish out the tea, Mom Giant said. Ernie admitted, I don't want any dandy tea today. The three oldest giants got their giant cups from the cupboard and poured out warm water in each of them. Mom Giant said, Here's your tea, mix it up. The three giant kids were very polite and said, Thanks, Mom, as they stirred their dandy tea powder into their warm water. The liquid turned a dark brown. That's when they knew the tea was mixed in well and ready to drink. The giants began to sip their dandy tea as Mom Giant finished doing the dinner dishes. When their cups were emptied, Luna offered, Let's go swing on the swing set. Bo and Apple thought that was a great idea and said, Yeah, let's go. They ran outside to the swing set, jumped on their own swing, and started pumping their legs. Swinging quickly became a competition between the three siblings. I can go the highest, called Luna. Bo replied, No, I can go the highest. And Apple said, No, I can. So they started pumping their legs as hard as they could on their swings. It was Luna that first said, My swing is going so high, I'm going to flip over this swing set. No, my swing is going so high, I'm going to flip over the swing set, said Bo. Apple said, Oh no, guys, I am flipping over the swing set right now! As she flipped right over the swing set on her swing. With the next large leg pumps, Luna and Bo also flew over the swing sets while riding their swings. That made me dizzy, Luna said as she slid off her swing onto the ground. Me too, Bo said. Me three. Let's go paint, Apple said. The three giant siblings ran to the house with urgency, grabbed 3 paintbrushes and all the paint they could find. They found red paint, blue paint, yellow paint, and white paint. Bo asked, Mom, can we paint the walls? Mom Giant, having heard, Can we mop the halls, said, Sure, make it look nice. The kids got to mixing their paints. They mixed blue with yellow to make green, blue with red to make purple, red with yellow to make orange, and red and white to make pink. Once they had every color that they could need, they got to painting. let's paint an underwater scene. I'll start with a giant squid because those are my favorite ocean animals. They're giants, like us. And it will be just like Norman, our lake squid, suggested Bo. I'm going to paint a great white shark, Luna replied. Yes, and I will paint the whale shark. I've always wanted to ride on one, said Apple. Ernie decided he would paint the starfish on the bottom of the wall and got to dipping his hands straight into the red paint, putting giant 5-fingered handprints on the wall that looked exactly like starfish. The giant siblings painted the living room wall while their giant parents were outside tending to the garden and the chickens. Soon, the whole wall was painted complete with a coral reef, crabs, starfish, lobsters, sharks, whales, squid, fish, a sunken ship, and an octopus. It looked amazing, and the giant kids stood back to admire their hard work. Let's show Mom and Dad, Apple called. The giant kids formed a jumping train and jumped their way outside to tell their parents about their painting. You guys did what? The mom giant asked with a pale face. Dad giant said, ha ha, okay, let's see the painting. The giants jumped their way inside and proudly unveiled the masterpiece they had created. Mom giant wasn't even mad because the painting was just so amazing. She told her kids, I can't wait to show off your work next time we host the giant gatherings. That's when giants all gather together and talk about matters pertaining to giants. Luna, Bo, and Apple still had so much energy in them, they decided to dig a hole in their yard to see if they could find fossils. Luna decided on a good spot to start their dig. Here's some soft dirt to dig in, she called to her siblings. Bo, Apple, Luna, and Ernie got to digging with their shovels made from whole trees and a large sheet of metal they had found after a storm had blown one of the villagers' roofs straight off the house and up on the mountain. It was hard for Ernie to keep up with his siblings. For some reason, they just had so much more energy than he had. After just 20 minutes of digging, they had dug so far they reached the other side of the mountain. Welp, no fossils today, let's head back, Bo said. The giant children ran back through the hole they had dug, which was now a tunnel to the other side of them, and made it back home, where their mom announced, It is time to get ready for bed. Oh, but Mom, we're not even tired, they replied. Well, let's start our bedtime routine. Maybe you'll get sleepy by the time we get to lights out. The 4 giant children went inside, ate their snack of oranges and banana slices. They brushed their teeth with dragon fruit-flavored toothpaste on their electric toothbrushes and read 3 books. Ernie fell right to sleep after the books, but the other 3 giants were still wide awake. That's when Mom Giant remembered out loud. Oh no, the dandy tea is naturally energizing because the minerals in it support your adrenal function. That's why you've had so much energy tonight. Luna, Bo, and Apple giggled when they thought about all the energy they had after drinking the tea. Mom, we shouldn't drink dandy tea before bed anymore, Luna declared. I agree, said Bo. Mom Giant said, Yes, I think dandy tea is a morning drink from now on. Since they still weren't tired and couldn't fall asleep, Luna told her siblings some jokes. She asked, Where does the snowman keep his money? I don't know. Where? asked Bo. In the snowbank. Ha ha ha, they giggled. Okay, one more joke. Why is the ocean so friendly? I don't know. Why? asked Apple. Because it's always waving. Ah ha ha ha, they all laughed. But this time, their laugh was a little quieter. Not because the joke was less funny, but because now that they were lying in their beds with their comfy pillows, warm blankets, and favorite stuffed animals, they were starting to feel a bit sleepy. After they got all their giggles out, they slowly began yawning and snuggling deeper into their beds. They pulled their blankets up to their chins and slowly felt their eyelids getting heavier and heavier until they were fast asleep. The end. Good night, giants. Now that you've been laying in your bed, I'm sure you've noticed that your toes are beginning to feel heavy and fall asleep. Your feet are beginning to feel heavy and fall asleep. Your shins are getting heavy and falling asleep. Your knees are getting heavy and are falling asleep. Your thighs are getting heavy and falling asleep. Your hips are feeling heavy and falling asleep. Your tummy is getting heavy, as if someone has poured sand right into your belly button and falling asleep. Your chest is getting heavy as your breathing is slowing down into a deeper breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Your fingers are beginning to feel heavy and fall asleep. Your hands are beginning to feel heavy and fall asleep. Your wrists are beginning to feel heavy and fall asleep. Your arms are feeling heavy and falling asleep. Your neck is getting heavy, falling asleep. Your face is getting heavy and falling asleep. As you fall asleep, relax your lips, relax your cheeks, relax your forehead, you relax your eyes to a nice, closed, relaxed state. And last, you relax your whole head and feel how heavy it is.